Welcome to Draw the Trigger. I am Garth. This is the Mighty Phil, and this is the Beard of Zeus. I mean Ed.
Zeus.
Really? By the power of Grayskull.
That's a completely different thing as well.
It's still gods. It's fine. Masters of the universe.
So it's been long enough. I think it's about time you saw what the hell we look like.
It's like the old saying. I know something like the back of my hand. They only know the back of our hand.
Yeah. By me messing up, which I will.
We should leave some of this in anyway.
But by me messing up, which I will, I'm only making my own job harder later. I will actually spend the next 3 days editing it. Because it will take that long with how bad I am.
This is the amount of effort Garth puts into videos.
I am very, 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 very pernickety about the quality of our videos. Very.
Okay, so Vanguard.
Hopefully, it shows. So thank you all for enjoying it as we have just passed the magical 500 subscriber mark.
Yes, thank you all.
As well as also now having passed 30,000 total video views.
Thank you very much.
And as we approach our 100th video.
Which will be an Alcon special, won't it?
It will indeed. Speaking of Alcon. Alcon, which for those who don't know is a convention that takes place in Leicester on between the 5th and the 8th of September. So at the time of this video going up will be 7 days from now. We will be there. We won't be doing anything in an official capacity, but we will at least be there. So keep an eye out for us, now that you know what we look like. You'll probably find us around the TCG rooms quite a bit, especially on the Sunday, where we will all be here. I'm totally going to be dressed as Misaki, so that's going to be freaking hilarious.
Don't worry, we'll have plenty of pictures.
Yep. So that'd be cool.
Along with Uncle Shin.
Uncle Shin. Yeah, I'm going to be cosplaying as Shin. So it'll be card capital
representing yo.
Yes. Represent yo. We needed a sister cat. If anyone's cosplaying a sister cat, come and find us. That'd be amazing.
We'll be taking part in the Vanguard tournament while that's going on as well.
Yes.
And guess which decks are going to be using?
What deck does Shin use?
Shin uses every deck. He owns every card in the game.
That's so true.
I can make a deck of anything, but it'll probably be my Great Nature.
Yeah, the trolling Great Nature.
Because, you know,
troll.
It does me alright.
It does do you very well, doesn't it? Regionals for this World Singles Tournament is about to start.
Yay.
You don't sound very excited, Ed.
Have you been to one before?
No, this is my first. All of
the
first.
We're all very new to the whole regionals thing, so we decided to take it upon ourselves to look up a few pointers for what to do when we're there.
Don't get lost.
Know where you're going, which at the time of filming this, Bushy Road does not know where we in the UK are going, other than it being in Sheffield.
Which isn't that far from us, that's
not from us, it's not too bad, it's about an hour from where we are. But it's a bit of a pain for everyone else in the country who's further away, I think.
Like the one we know, where's he from, Essex?
We have a friend who, hang on, which one?
Is it James?
Mr. James, who is down in, where is it, Devon?
Devon, yeah.
Yes, we feel sorry for anyone south of London who has to travel all the way to Sheffield.
Shout out to all our friends then, I guess.
This is slightly based upon a Tumblr post I saw, and I will put a link in the description to it, because it will explain some tips a lot better than we're about to. And this goes without saying, to start off with, don't forget your deck.
Yeah, bring your deck.
I mean, primarily you'd want to take a deck that you're most used to. I mean, I know that I probably won't.
Don't stick with the meta just because you think it will win. It won't work.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Pale Moon on this one.
I might stick with my new deck. Video's coming soon. If you guess what it is, I'll be very happy.
That deck be trolling.
Hopefully.
You?
Are there any new sets for me out before then? If not, it'll be Polaris again.
No.
There you go, it's Polaris. It's Polaris.
No, you're stuck with what you've got then.
So I don't get my Angel Feather before the regionals then?
No, they're actually a month after.
Damn.
Yeah.
You never know, it might be the Continental.
You would be allowed to use Death Army though. For those of you who've seen the previous videos, you know that there's a Glory Maelstrom deck, there's a Metatron deck, and there's a Goddess of the Sun deck, and I would still rather pick the deck that's fun.
I think you want a deck that's going to bring you most enjoyment. I mean, winning or not winning isn't really the ultimate goal. It's just going to have fun. If you win, great. But
And ideally,
Depends
a
who
deck
you
you
ask.
built yourself,
True,
so
yeah.
you know it well enough.
Exactly. Another thing to recommend: new sleeves.
Oh yes.
Judges can be from what we've heard, judges can be extremely pernickety about the condition of your sleeves.
dog ears and scratches and anything like that. Yeah.
Could be seen as cheating, so you can understand why.
Yep.
Playmat? Was there an issue with playmats?
There may be an issue with playmats,
You're best with an unbranded one, aren't you? Really?
unless it's one that you've won at a sneak peek.
Yes. If it's an official Bushy Raid one, you're okay.
Yes, or like one of the official Ultra Pro ones.
Yeah.
So
So
take a spare, basically.
As much as we love the mats that we have, that you ask so much about, and we are extremely honoured by it, we can't use them.
Yeah, we're probably not allowed. So we'll probably be using standard, plain old, normal mats.
We need t-shirts.
DTT t-shirts, yes. Are we allowed to use the DTT logo? It looks a bit like one of their trigger symbols.
Because it is.
Shut up.
Photoshop.
They can't take our t-shirts off us. We don't want to walk around at regionals with no tops on.
No.
No one want to see that.
To be fair though, it might clear out the place so we win automatically.
Well, they haven't kicked out people who've gone dressed as the characters.
There you go. We'll probably be alright. Let's get some DTT t-shirts. Who'd want to buy a DTT t-shirt off us? Post below.
Another thing that we've been informed that you should take is cash. Especially if you need things like new sleeves, because there will be a lot of vendors there who have sleeves available to sell.
Mhm.
So-
Maybe some exclusive Bushy Road ones, which they hand out as well.
There might be some very nice little one-off goodies available from the vendors.
Besides what they're going to be handing out to everyone. I think everyone who takes part gets a deck box.
Yes.
And is it Graphite Cannon Dragon, the promo card? And then you can get 2 other ones if you get knocked out and you go into free fight later on in the day.
Yes, there's a separate one for that.
Because everyone's buzzing over Creeping Dark Goat for Shadow Paladins.
I had to start it, yeah.
The grade 3 searcher for Shadow Paladins, which finally gets its English release. It's because they've only really had Full Bow and Zap Bow. I mean, Zap Bow.
You mean the one that doesn't work and
the
the one that's great.
that doesn't do anything.
And the one that just works with one deck build.
Yeah, so I think Shadow Paladin players have been looking forward to having like more choice. So the fact that that card is coming out even in promo card form is quite the thing.
Yep.
To eBay.
For those who can't make it to the thing anyway.
Mm.
I wonder if it'll be as in demand as the Pebble Trapezist.
No, that's just me who wants that.
It's only you, is it?
Just me on that
Oh, okay, never mind then.
one. Which actually can lead on to a very important point. No Japanese cards.
Yes, no Japanese.
Or Korean cards, also.
Only-
Why do I have both of those, you see?
Only English language cards and decks.
For those who know my Genesis deck, I can't use that.
No.
Partly because the cards aren't out yet, and also because they're Japanese. But I also have Korean Oracle Guardian Gemini. Which, the more that I look at them, and the more that people have said, man, they are creepy, the more I feel like I should take them out because they're starting to creep me out too.
Yeah. But then the regular
No.
ones are not that much less creepy.
Yeah, but they were banned in Korea because they have Terminator faces.
That's true.
But then again, a lot of things got banned image-wise in Korea, including Soul Saver's chest plate area.
Yeah, apparently dragons can be too sexy. How about that?
Yeah, really awkward, isn't it? Next hint, keep all of your stuff with you all of the time. I hate to say that there's a possibility of stuff being stolen, but apparently it has been known.
You're in a public place with people you don't know.
And a lot of them,
So-
because these are going to be huge events.
And in event for that, if you have expensive cards and you just want to show them off, don't take them, just leave them at home. If you're not going to use the cards, don't bring them.
The
Just
problem
not
is
worth it.
that there will be people there who will want to sort of take stuff with them for trading purposes, so you kind of can't avoid it in that sense.
If you got one of those pens with like you can only see under UV light, you could write on your folder and your bag and stuff, like your kind of postcode, so you can kind of prove it's yours if anyone does nick it.
I mean, that's a very good idea.
Next on the agenda would be the fact that you have to write out your full deck list. So the code. I know. I mean, those of you who've taken part in like Team League or those in America who did the stand-up challenge, you'll know this. Codes on the bottom of every card. Please remember that SPs are different cards to the regular versions, so they will have a different code.
Yeah, you need to write those out separately. From the
As
regulars.
I know from the Team League, because I have my Sword Magician Sarah deck, which had an SP Sword Magician Sarah and an SP Crimson Beast Tamer, so I had to make sure I didn't actually write just 4 regular of each.
Why can't
So
we just get those ahead of time and we can sign it in and just go, here you go.
Yeah, you definitely want to just double check your deck recipe before you go along, just to make sure you haven't got 5 or something accidentally. It has been known for people to have the wrong number of triggers, or 5 of a card they thought they had 4 in, and they did some alterations to their deck, and made a bit of a hash of it.
Having to write out the deck list leads on to the next thing, which is
Pens.
it's probably pens.
Pens.
And if they, just in case they don't provide them, I mean they should, but just in case. And also, best thing to do is as soon as you get there, register as soon as you can. Then you've got it out of the way, so you don't have to worry about it in between sort of the actual event kicking off.
And have a travel buddy with you, so you don't get lost.
Go in a group if you can. I know we are.
There's loads of us.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of us from the
2 shops of Leicester.
Most of all, though, most important thing about going to these massive events, have fun.
Definitely.
Respect the person you're playing against, even if they kick
and
you.
the judges as well.
Even if they wipe the floor with you, still, appreciate what they've done.
Even if you get grade stuck at 1 for the entire game.
Or even 0.
Although you might end up throwing your cards on the floor when he's turned around the corner.
Are we expecting Mr. Kurtz to throw several cards across the hall?
I'm not going to say I'm expecting it, but I wouldn't be surprised. He'd never do that.
No, because you get thrown out.
That's the point, you might.
Yes. That's it. Yes,
Kurt,
attitude and behaviour is a big thing, I suppose, at an event like this.
Kurt, if you're going, please control your rage issues. If you're going, no. If you're watching this video.
Or if you do lose control, make sure we have the camera on. We want to get it on film this time.
It's been known.
Guilty.
So for everyone going to one of the regional qualifiers, good luck.
Good luck!